Welcome back, everyone, to Doki Doki Literature Club. Sayori's dead, and we have terrible poems from her about hanging herself. But nonetheless, after having Natsuki's in-game glitch cured by Protein Bar, we have gone to do stuff, and here we are. We have to pick who we want to share the book with first, and I think Natsuki's a good pick, because I wrote the thing for her. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. I'm reading the dialogue with my voice now. I'm getting a little flustered. Okay, well, let's the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving my opinion. Yeah, then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this one when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me how some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Ha! You're not even... I made that joke originally. Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Irk! Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if she's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? You're fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But they don't have the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read but hits you hard, like in this poem. See, yeah, no. I'm tempted to press skip at this point. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Oh, we've already read this. I can't skip it. Having a good time for? Well, yeah, I'm worried that I can't skip it. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, do you ever have any suggestions of Kev, like new activities or anything I can do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'll shut off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Percival. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier where I'll have to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Percival. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money, or leave her any food in the house. So she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Oh dear lord. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who's going to be not very good. Well, that's because I have some to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in a wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes could no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room's against a crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it creaches by the lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. It's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? It's very freeform. if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. This is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a lot. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better with friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on its point. Okay, we can skip this part now. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even they're just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, girl. The sound's off. Am I just imagining it? I don't know. I sigh. I guess that's where I ended up myself into. Across the room, Monica was writing something in her notebook. My hands lined on Nuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchanged sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively turns the poem back to just with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? I was clearly by the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Percival did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless which I haven't yet. And Percival liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Percival appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you just that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, now you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew size bigger as soon as Percival started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Taking out your insecurities as you look, you act as little... Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is far more beyond allowing you to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get... This is like an internet. Hard to try. Did you just give me cutting yourself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. The person will hear everything you really think. I'm sure it'll be head over heels for you after this. First of all, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. So I have to pick someone to agree with. What? Hey Percival, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway... If this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I do have to spend more time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth with desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Percival, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow, completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take care of that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me to round or for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Percival. It would just be embarrassing of you listening. It was an actual sigh this time. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you understand. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. That means it's gonna be old by the time this video comes out. But yeah, that's... Okay. Is Monika somehow behind this? I can't please her in the poems. I thought it was Sayori that I couldn't please in the poems, but it's actually Monika that I can't please in the poems. Alright. My past is time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Percival. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over his shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. Unsurprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me in the corner room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Percival. Don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined the club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, that doesn't like that at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on, so... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you say something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything that bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... I accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel any better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What are you looking... What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I'm starting to do Sayori with Monica again. But there's no Sayori, so it's not like mixing the two. I won't let you down, Percival. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki had already run off into the closet. Percival? Since your complaints have put me in a good mood... Compliments put me in a good mood. I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't guess I could say no to you. After you gave me that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, She's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Makarov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that turned into a human experiment prison. People trapped there have the trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility got even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and fixing them too. That might be a little bit too much of a spoiler, but anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You might have sounded like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Percival? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't... I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just this kind of story. It's that's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well... I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets in... What? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but I... What are you saying? Let me just get to this book. I gotta retrieve the book that I put in my bag. Alright, it's fine. If I sit here, right? I'll sit on the seat next to your ears. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just not something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri meant about reading in company. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at the book, her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's already reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in your hot body. Yuri, you're apologizing a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up it until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Two of them? Two of us. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It looks like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it a bit difficult to turn the pages. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me, as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little longer. That's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. I said I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn to it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second-guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Oh, her face went creepy. Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts a hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, it's fine. Like, that's the creepy face again. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Percival? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. It's just... I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we started without her. Is that okay? Well, yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it into my bag. Hi again, Percival. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. After we get done with this, I'm gonna end the episode, by the way. Heads up. Maybe soon you'll... What the fuck? Alright, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Yeah, sure. Here you go. I give my phone to Monica. Alright. Great job, Percival. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. We take those. Yep. Yep. Oh, as in a moan. Okay. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go so far for something so whatever the fuck. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean like that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of your kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interactions. Don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think as she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright. beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Beautiful colors. It's listing the vowels after the B-A-A. And then piercing comes back with vowels red, green, blue, and endless. Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating, wordlessness, shaking, screeching. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a table. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless poem of meaningless noise. Delete her. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's rating for the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Hold on, I'm gonna save the game now. Wait, what about my other save slots? Where'd they go? Okay, I'm saving an empty save slot, so... Please help me, okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I can skip at this point. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, it would be I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in Club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending time with Yuri today. I don't like Yuri you spent your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody, so it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Percival, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri's a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Percival, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want me to make her go... Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. What? The fuck was that? Okay, we're gonna end that episode there. I was gonna end it after Monica's, but I decided to go on, and I regret it. So I'll see you all next time. Bye.